All right, we are here with Mr. Taylor Hicks, who just announced to the world on American Idol that he's going to be in Vegas. So tell me a little bit about how this came about.
Well, you know, I auditioned in Las Vegas, and now I'm headlining in Vegas in 6 years. So it's like one of those full circle moments. I think I'm the first Idol winner actually to headline Vegas, which is really cool, you know, so I'm just stoked about it. Bally's, what a great property, and, you know, I mean, it's nice to be in a theater when, you know, every night, you know, you're not moving around. So if I can just stay away from whatever happens whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, I'll be good.
There's going to be some temptations, man. There's going to be temptation, but you're going to be busy. You're not going to have to worry about it. You're going to be a busy guy.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now, what are you going to do differently? You know, obviously we've seen you on Broadway. We've seen you in, you know, on Idol. What's going to be different about the Vegas show? Because sometimes people expect it to be bigger than maybe, you know, life.
Well, I think, you know, this show in Vegas probably some new material, and some of my, you know, some of my older songs off of Idol, and, you know, great American classics. So I think, and it will definitely have a little bit of the Vegas sheen, but I'm super stoked about it. I can't, you know, it's legendary. You know, I mean, think of the names that are performing there now, and also the names that have, you know, to be in that group of people. It's really an honor.
Now, you've gone through this whole experience. Last week we had a huge shocker with Jessica Sanchez being voted at the bottom and then being saved. I mean, have you watched and were you kind of surprised, especially with how many fans and her vocal?
Yeah, and that just shows you if you don't really have, you know, if the fan base gets complacent, then you could be, you know, you could be going home. And I think it just serves a good lesson that if you don't really have that fan base and you're not really vigorous, then your chances could be slim.
Do you think that's kind of what happens sometimes on the show? Like, people just assume Jessica and then Colton tonight, oh, they're going to be safe, so they vote for someone else?
You know, I think song choice might have had something to do with it, and you know, just you know, you just really have to make an imprint everywhere that you go.
And then your season, you guys had a very successful season. We have one of, you know, your cast members, Catherine McPhee, is now on a huge show, Smash. You have you now headlining Vegas. We have Elliot Yamin here. Why do you think your season did so well? Some seasons have 1 or 2 stars, but you guys had so many stars come out of that season.
I guess we were just lucky. I mean, obviously the show was, I think everybody in America was watching Idol the season I was on, which was just unbelievable. And it was also a season that had some great talent in it as well. So I'm very happy for all of my, you know, all of my Idol alums, and obviously this is the greatest platform in the world to come off of.
And then lastly, can you tell everybody just where they can go to Vegas when the show starts, a little bit more about the Vegas?
The show starts in the end of June. If you go to ballys.com here in the next couple weeks, you can buy tickets. But keep up with me on Twitter, Taylor R. Hicks, and my Facebook is obviously Taylor Hicks. And be looking for a country record soon.
Okay, gonna get a little country out of you. We had soul, the Soul Patrol, but now we're gonna get some country.
Well, I mean, I'm from Alabama, so you can't, you know, country doesn't fall too far from the tree, man.
All right, thank you so much. And lastly, real quick, one last thing. Where's been your favorite place to tour? You know,
I loved Indonesia. You know, Bally, Indonesia.
Have you been to the Philippines? Have you got it up? How did you like the Philippines?
The Philippines. I think Southeast Asia is one of the coolest places. I mean, obviously America's great because there's so many cities, but the Philippines and Southeast Asia are just where it's at.
Now you're planning in Vegas, so everybody has to go out to Bally's and support you, man.
They do. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.